Thanks, Neil. Thanks, Simran. This was a very interesting session. And I'm sure a lot of festive queries have already been answered through the deck. However, we do have a few questions. One of them is, I think a lot of people would want to know this. So let me start with the most basic general question. Is ad platform for ShareChat and Moj the same or different? So, if you all could just talk about ShareChat and Moj and what they have to offer a little in the brief, I think it would be a little helpful.
Seema, would you like to pick this up?
Hey, hi. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Anushka. Thank you, Neil. That was an amazing session. Yes, I can definitely take this up. So, ShareChat and Moj are two different platforms for us today. Each caters to a particular kind of an audience. Okay. So it all depends who is your TG, what are your KPIs, what kind of audience are you trying to reach out to? Is there a specific thing in your mind when you're planning a campaign? Accordingly, we would recommend you to use the particular platform. I have a team which helps you with the campaign management and would counsel you once you do a wallet load for the self-serve platform and you sign up as a business partner. Accordingly, we can recommend a platform to you. If you, at any point of time, if you want your campaign to run on both the platforms simultaneously, that is possible. If you feel that there is one company, but three different products and three different products could have a different KPI or a different target audience, we can also run your campaigns specifically on, specific to products on each of the platforms.
So I hope that answers your question, and I'll move on to the next question. We have a service provider that is, into providing digital marketing, branding, advertising, photography, and brand packaging. And they wanted to understand how ShareChat could help them and what would the ad formats that they could use, the best ad formats that they could use in order to promote their services.
This is what category client? Sorry.
So this is an advertising agency, and the services that they provide are digital marketing, branding, photography, brand packaging, everything. And they'd like to know what are the various ad formats that they could use to promote their services the best across ShareChat and Moj. So I'd like any of you all, our expert panel, to please help us with an answer.
Anirudh, do you want to take this up?
Yeah. So I guess we support multiple formats, and one of the primary formats that is actually very prevalent across both ShareChat and Moj is the vertical short form video format, which is where most of our audience actually spends their time. If you think about Moj, it is essentially, that is the only primary format because that is the primary content getting consumed by our audience, right? From an ads perspective, ShareChat provides other formats as well outside of that, like banners and carousels and long form. We have ShareChat TV as well as long form video, and there are ads that play inside that long form video. There are multiple other formats, but I think the primary format is essentially short form video across all the platforms or surfaces that we have, and then ShareChat specifically provides other formats like display banner, carousels, and like in-stream video, in-stream ads and long form videos like ShareChat TV.
Yeah,
great. So I hope that was clear for the person who asked this question. Which platform do you support for data tracking? Would we use AppsFlyer, Adjust, FICE? This is a question that I've received.
all of them. We have most of the MMPs which work with us. And even if you do not have an MMP and you would need some kind of a support in connecting with them, we can help you with that.
We also have someone who's from the real estate industry and are interested in, using ShareChat and Moj as a platform. Again, similar question on which ad formats do we feel would be the best for the real estate industry, and why do we suggest that is what the question is.
It's amazing to have you. It would be amazing to have you on board, because we are continuously working with newer categories on both ShareChat and Moj, and our aim is always to deliver you a performance basis the end goal that you have. So I would ask Anirudh to answer your question on what particular format would you use. But all I can say is that, depending on the kind of audience that you are approaching, and and the kind of creatives you have, we are open to take the campaign on both the platforms for us.
Yeah, usually at least what we have seen in real estate as an industry, and this is not to generalize, is lead generation is a very critical ask for real estate as a business. So across all of these formats, be it the vertical video stream or our trending feed, we also support lead generation as a specific goal for these ad formats, where you can collect specific data points about our users. And if you have a CRM, we have the ability to integrate it into your CRM and pump it into your CRM as well. Or share it offline on a daily basis or a weekly basis as a file for you to utilize in terms of leads that have been generated on our platform. But lead generation is something that we support, and we've seen real estate advertisers, quite a few of them, utilize it extensively on our platform.
Also, Anushka, if I could just add to it, so you could be from a real estate category or an e-com or an education or any other sector, so just remember that one is that, we would be giving you the bidding or the formats as per your end goal. Our request to you would be, that if you could just maintain a couple of things that we would recommend. So always follow our best practices that the campaign management team would recommend. Use ShareChat and Moj both as a mass platform instead of niche platforms. So while we are, open to give you all the hyper local or the geo targeting or any other kind of targetings that you have in mind, try and use them as less as possible and make it more of a open mass campaign. Do try and do a more of a pan India kind of an approach when you're doing your campaigns, because the less targeting that you would put on your campaigns, the better and effective results we would be able to deliver.
Great. Thanks, Seema and Anirudh. I'll move on to our next question. We've got a very good question, actually. Can we do on-platform selling? For example, if we want to sell with minimum buying journey for a customer, and if they see these ads on the platform ShareChat or Moj, will they get an option of buying on platform only with minimum buying journey? How does it work? So basically speaking about on platform selling.
Social commerce.
Yes.
Yeah, I can probably take that. We are in the process. I mean, if my understanding of the question is wrong, please, I'll probably re-answer this. But essentially, what my understanding is you want to have the ability to have a storefront of your own on our platform and advertise products on that storefront, and want transactions to happen on our platform without friction of going elsewhere, right? So this is in the works at the moment. Storefronts is something that we are very aggressively building to expose to retailers across the country. So this is in the works at the moment. Today, advertisements in terms of transactions will take you to whatever your landing destination is. It could be a Shopify store or anything that you are maintaining.
Okay. And a question from the same person. What kind of selling funnel works best for conversion with different user funnels available on our platforms?
I'm not very sure what selling funnel means. If there's a way to sort of, explain that a little bit more, it'll help.
All right. So it's more about understanding user funnels on our platform, and then which funnel out of that would work the best for selling their product to our users.
Got it. So in terms of, extracting the best possible conversions from our platform, creating content that looks and feels like organic content works the best, right? Even if like for example, people come to our platform to be entertained, to look at content that sort of engages them, right? And if your brand's message is communicated in a way that is very similar to all the organic content that exists out there in our platform, the chances of the user engaging with that content, clicking through, going to your destination, and then performing a transaction, we have noticed is significantly higher, right? We have always noticed that ads which are very similar to the kind of content that our creators create tend to perform multiples better in terms of down funnel conversions as compared to ads that are very, hey, this is my brand, this is the discount, buy my product, right? So I think that is very critical in terms of building your messaging story on our platform, and creating content that looks very organic will yield better conversions on our platform than outright ad like content.
Awesome. And we have another question that says, can there be ads displayed to a targeted audience of a particular age group on our platform?
Yes, we do. Yes, we provide all kind of targeting. So once you sign up as a business partner, that's what I was saying, once you sign up, you become a business partner, you get a 500 rupee wallet from our end. Is when we connect with you and we put you through a product demo, and a campaign management team. That is a time when they would actually guide you. So individually, as an individual, you can simply sign up and start using the targeting which is available on my platform. However, I would recommend not to do that, and to wait for a demo and the campaign management team to take you through the process. Because at times what happens is, when the targeting is available to us, in our excitement of making that campaign, we end up using too much of targeting. As a result of which, the audience which is coming to me gets extremely limited. And then by the time we realize that the performance is not coming, half of your campaign monies might get exhausted. So once you sign up, the wallet is there, the wallet is loaded. Please wait for the demo team to get in touch with you and accordingly use the targeting. So though it's available, but please use it with our guidance so that we can actually suggest you the best practice and the best possible way to utilize it.
Great. I'd just like to tell everyone in the audience that just a few more questions before we get to the festive Bharat quiz. So please hang in there. There are a lot of people sending in, when's the quiz starting? So it'll start anytime. Just a couple of more questions before we go ahead with that. The next question is, can we link our ads to our WhatsApp business account through a CTA button? Is that an option right now that we have?
So it's like using WhatsApp as a landing page?
No. So basically, they will have an ad on our platform, and can we link it to their business account on WhatsApp?
Anirudh I think you would want to answer this.
Anirudh?
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand. So you want the link to open up WhatsApp and a chat on your business account. I'm assuming it's something of that sort, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess there are no restrictions. I think that is doable. I believe few of our sort of advertisers are also doing that to a certain degree. But yeah.
Though again, I think if you are, and Anirudh can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you would be using WhatsApp as a landing page. Then I think tracking might get a little difficult because the policy is in place. So we generally recommend using your own website landing page or something. Otherwise, but if you still insist, or if the business calls for it, then we can definitely do it for you.
Yeah, we won't get any signal on whether that person has transacted or not back. And our ability to optimize to get more people who transact will not be possible if we utilize that. So that's true. That's saying, yeah.
We've got another last question. There is an electronic store in Indore, and they want to target the age group of 25 to 45 particularly, because especially Diwali is around the corner. The question is, what are the best ad formats which give you the best impressions and clicks for them to probably, dive into that straight away?
So amazing. I mean, I think you have chosen the perfect time, and if you're an electronic store, this is the peak time. And in fact, not only this Diwali, I mean, you should not be stopping at Diwali. I think time till December really makes sense, because the next 3 months are going to be really festive, especially in all parts of India. What I would recommend is instead of starting from 25, start a little earlier also in the age group, because your product would not, the buy would not be decided only by the buyer, but a lot of time it is also decided by the influencer at home. So it could be a younger person in the family who would actually be influencing your buying decision. So you can actually widen the target audience, the age group which you are deciding. Also, as for the correct bidding, the correct mode and everything, what I can suggest is that Anushka would be sharing an email ID with you at the end of the session. Please connect with us on the ID. I will immediately get a counsel session done for you. Accordingly, you can take a call, ask all your questions directly to the sales team.
Sure. I hope that was helpful. And we quickly move on to the quiz session that we have and everyone's been waiting for. So over to you, Neil.
Yeah, thank you, Anushka. Thank you for all the lovely questions, and thank you for the panel to answering them as well. Okay, so I think everyone's ready for the quiz. Before we move on to the quiz, because the quiz is about Bharat Festive feeling and Bharat Festive report, I would request everyone to quickly scan the QR code and download the report, because it's going to be very, very helpful for you all to kind of just go through it in next 1 or 2 minutes. Because the questions are based out of these reports. So just scan the QR and download the report. It just takes a minute. Just download it and if possible, go through it. And also, if you have paid attention during the presentation, that a lot of answers were right there in the presentation itself. It's a very, very insightful report that will help you to better align your budgets and your spends and advertise this festive season. So please go ahead and scan the QR code and download the Bharat Festive report. Once you're done, just probably mention on chat or even in Q&A that done, so that we are aware and we can move on to the next slide. Anushka, will you just look at the chats and the Q&A and let me know if they're done? So I'll move on to the next slide.
Yeah, sure.
Meanwhile, the quiz will be taken through your phone. So I would request everyone to remove your cell phones out and keep them ready. So because the quiz will happen on your cell phone. So you will be taking the quiz through your phone. So request you to remove your phones and keep them ready as well.
I think we can start in another minute, Neil.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get started. So this is the Bharat Festive quiz and presented by ShareChat and Moj. Very simple quiz rules. You will get a QR code soon on your screen. You need to quickly scan those, and then you will see a set of questions. When you see a question, you will also see 4 options, 4 or maybe 2 in certain cases. You need to select the right option, and the one who selects the maximum right options in the least amount of time, you will get points to it. And the one with the highest number of points wins. We're going to have 3 winners this time for this quiz, and there are special surprise gifts available for you. So I wish you the best. So I will just quickly move to the platform, the quiz platform. Give me a second, please. All right. So ready for the Bharat Festive quiz? Please scan this QR code in order to participate in the quiz. Just open your phones and please scan your QR code. So we have these 30, approximately 32 people right now over here. just quickly giving few seconds for others to join as well. The rules are very simple. You will see you'll see a question and you will see options to this. One of the options is the correct answer. You need to select that. Not just that, you have to be the quickest one, the fastest one. So it's more of like fastest finger first. And I think we are good to start. So here goes the first question. And the first question is, 1 in 2 of Bharat plans to spend more in 2022 compared to Festive 2021. True or false? You will see these two options on your phone. You need to select the right option. There are two options in this case, true or false. Request you to select the right option. You have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And let's see who got it right. Okay, 23 of you all got it right. 23 of you all got it right. That's a good score. And let's see who's the fastest one. Sam is the fastest one over here. Sam is the fastest one. Okay. Don't worry, others, you all still have time to catch up on this. The next question will be up right on your screen now. Dash percent of Bharat women go online to buy beauty products. I think I emphasized a lot on this one. So there are 4 options, 60%, 70%, 80%, or 90%. You need to select the right right option. 3, 2, 1. And let's see the results. Okay, a good 19%. That clearly shows you all paid a lot of attention to this particular presentation. I'm really happy to see that. And we look at the results, and the results have changed. Now, Deepika is leading with number 1, followed by Priya, and followed by Madhurima. Okay, let's go to the next question. 3 more questions left. We have a total of 5 questions. So here we go. Dash is the most influential channel in buying decision of Bharat. Which is the most influencing channel when it comes to buying decisions for Bharat? 5 more seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Wow, almost all of you all got it right. That is cool. Almost all of you all got it right. And yes, Deepika, Priya is now leading it. So both of you all got it right, but I think Priya must have taken lesser time to give that answer, and that's why she's leading it, followed by Deepika. All right, 2 more questions left. Let's go to the next one. Dash percentage of Moj audience is young India. What percentage of Moj audience is young India? The options are 60, 75%, 85%, and 40%. You have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. And a good 17 people have got this right. It's 85%. Let's look at the leaderboard now. Sridhar, followed by Manish, followed by JR. You all are leading this. And let's see now if things can change. This is the last questions. I wish you all the best. Here it goes. 1 in 3 in Bharat shop online at least that dash times a month. How many times a month? 5 times a month, 4, 3, or 4? And the time's up. Let's see. Yes, a good 16 of you all got it right. It's 3 times a month. And we look at the leaderboard. It's Sridhar. You have won. Congratulations. And like I said, we are going to have 3 winners. So these 3 are the winners. They are Sridhar, they are Dinesh, and they are Dimple Jamwal. So all 3 of you all, congratulations. You all 3 have won the Bharat Festive quiz. Thank you once again for participating, and we will get in touch with all 3 of you all. I would also request you to put your email ID on chat over here so we can make a note of it in just in case of it. I hope you enjoyed the quiz. I hope you enjoyed the entire masterclass. I hope it was insightful for you. I do request all of you all to go through the festive report. It's very, very insightful, something that will help you to organize, to better organize your festive spends and advertising this festive season. Anushka, over to you.
Yeah. Thank you, Neil. This was indeed a fun session, and I'm glad we had people winning. And I'm quite excited to actually share what these exciting prizes with you are. So please stay tuned, and we will reach out to you. Thank you very much for attending today's masterclass. Thank you, Seema, and thank you, Neil. We will get in touch with you all shortly via emails. And Seema, would you like to share a last few words?
I think today's session was really interesting. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it as much. All we can say is that, come be partners, come be business partners with us. Not even for a minute you would feel that, even though it's a self-serve platform and you are supposed to manage the entire dashboard on your own, but I can assure you that not even one single day you would feel as if, you have been left on your own. There is a very capable backend team which is there to take you, which is actually there to do a handhold journey for you. We would ensure you that the best practices are shared. We would ensure that the correct platform is used, which would help you achieve your real goal, the real time end goal. And yes, there are exciting things for you once you sign up, and you would figure out that there are a lot of stuff that you get as ads on, and it's an interesting journey with us. Thank you so much to each one of you for joining the session today.
Great. Thank you. Thank you, Seema. Thank you, everyone. We will sign off now. Bye-bye.